Welcome back to Hauler's Garage, you guys. Welcome back to the channel. As you know, I'm Bo, and we got a little bit of a different video today. I usually tinkering or working on something, but I'm also going to include some unboxing videos, some review videos, stuff like that. Just different, all kinds of different kind of content on this channel. Well, today's gonna be the first unboxing, and like first impressions. I've got a spider web on me. Like first impression kind of video. Well, I've got a Harbor Freight welding cart here. I know they've got a couple of options on their welding carts. They've got a cheaper one and a better one. This is the better version. I have no idea how much I gave for it. I'll try to put a price up or a link. I'm not a very well established YouTuber or nothing like that yet, so you don't get any kind of discounts or I don't get any kind of kickbacks if you do follow a link to anything any kind of links that I share. But just, like I said, it's just a Harbor Freight Vulcan welding cart. Anybody that has internet can go find it. Anyway, let's get to it. I'm so unprepared. Nice in the house, so I've got an equipment key. I don't even know what it goes to, but yeah, it's equipment key from work. So I'm going to use this to cut the box open, and we'll see what we got going on here. I have never unboxed one of these. Don't know what I need to put it together. I will find out when I open it, and then I'll go back to the toolbox and get what I need to put this thing together, and I'll give you guys my first opinion. Initial opinion on it. As with anything from Harbor Freight, some of it's good, some of it's bad. Just personally, I would never buy like their drills and stuff like that, but like hammers, and I've got a little mini sledgehammer, a 4-pound sledgehammer from them that I've had for 4 or 5 years that I use on my work truck every day, and it's a good little 4-pound mini sledge. And I have a feeling this little welding cart's going to be about the same way. It's we'll see how it is. So instructions, probably gonna regret that later. But I mean, it's packaged well. It's packaged in here where nothing's going to get damaged or anything. Let's see, plenty of styrofoam to come apart and make a mess with. Nice heavy-duty little wheels for it. So far the finish on everything looks decent. Yeah, let me give me a pair of side cutters or something and cut those zip ties. Be right back. Give me just 1 second. Okay, I'm back. Didn't miss anything while I was gone, did I? Alright, cut that zip tie off. Just more stuff. That's it. Things packaged really well. There's all kinds of stuff in here. Toolbox. Toolbox? This welding cart toolbox. What is that? Let's find out if I can get it. Oh, okay. All the, I don't know if you guys can see that or not. All the nuts and bolts and washers are in here. They used to be separated, but it's kind of like a tackle box. All the dividers are, movable, and all the little washers, all the bolts and stuff stayed separated, but all the little washers, the little bitty lock washers and stuff, they're all mixed up. So yeah, that Shouldn't be too hard though. All the handles and everything. So let me let's see. Cut these zip ties off of here. I'll try to get this done. My wife went to the store to get something for dinner. So I figured I'd do this little video while she was gone. I have had this thing sitting back there on my other workbench for, man, probably since Christmas. No, well, January, February. I've also got a brand new multi-process welding machine back there. Haven't opened it. I bought it. I bought it for myself for Christmas, and I ain't opened it yet, which is crazy because y'all don't know this about me, but I am extremely impatient. I'm the kind of guy that when you go buy a pair of new shoes or new boots, I used to wear them out of the store every time. But I've kind of grown out of that. But I am very impatient. But yeah, let me get some of this stuff, get some of this mess cleaned up and get some of this stuff situated and sorted out. Figure out what I need tool-wise. Be right back. Alright, you guys. I got the instructions back out. I knew I'd regret that. So far, we've got 4 different lengths of bolts, a bunch of flat washers, 2 big flat washers, a bunch of little lock washers, some C-clips or E-clips, and everything is 10mm. The only thing that surprised me was there were only 2 nuts, so I'll have to figure out where those go. I'm sure the instructions will tell me. But everything else is threaded, so don't have to worry about that. So that'll be nice. So let's get to putting this thing together. Let's see here. Don't need this yet. Don't need that yet, I don't think. We've got 2 of them. They're different lengths. And according to the instructions, we get this out of the way. This one and the other one is similar. Just like that right there. Let's see here. And we take the lower platform, which is the one that's just squared off. And according to this, one end has nuts welded into it, the other end just has holes. It looks like with the nuts welded into it, yes. Okay, so the holes in this end are much bigger than the holes in this end. And then I'll slip this on top. Alright, sorry about that, guys. We've got little kid spending the night with us tonight. I guess it's my wife's, that would be my wife's nephew spending the night with us tonight. So we're spending the night to be with our son before school starts back. They've been just outside playing and riding bicycles and scooters and all that stuff today since we got home from church. So yeah. Now I need the upper platform. So yeah, the back end just used the medium length bolts. Goodness gracious. The medium length bolts with a lock washer and a regular washer, and just went right through. So that's all it is. Pretty simple. Pretty simple. Looks like it's the same way up here. Just a bolt with a, I'll keep dropping. Bolt with a lock washer and a flat washer. Through, and like I said, everything's got nuts welded to it, so you don't have to worry about putting a nut on the bottom. And now, right now, like I said, everything's 10 millimeter. Right now, I've just got a 10 millimeter socket. Just put them in here hand tight. See if I can keep from knocking that over. Gracious. Struggle bus here, guys. Struggle busing. I know. Y'all are telling me already there's a better way to do that. There's a better way to do that. Well, yeah, there's a better way, but that ain't the way I was doing it. That right there has been a little difficult to start. Little booger. Man. Let me get another one in this other end, maybe. Medium bolt. Flat washer. Lock washer. In the right order here. And then put them through the hole. Problem is, I can't get them lined up. They're not wanting to start, you guys. So if you guys get one of these, be right back. Okay, guys. Well, I had to do some decoding on actually the wife came out here and helped. And while she was out here, she helped me decode how many bolts I had and which one I was supposed to use for what. So yeah, these 4 bolts on the upper tray, I was actually trying to use the wrong ones, and we figured out that yeah, it works a lot better if you use just a little bit longer one. So next step is the axle. So it's got a hole back here. Slide the axle through. Maybe. Yep. Slide the axle all the way through. And you've got these 2 spacers that go next on the axle. And then the wheels on it. I think the wife's eavesdropping. Honey. Brookie. Be right back. Hi. Yes, I did. Okay. I thought she was creeping on me. Okay. Put that on there. And the other wheel goes back here. And then the end of the axle has just enough room. Give me a pair of pliers. Be right back. Okay. Need a pair of pliers to squeeze these clips on here. So the end of the axle right on the outside of the wheel has a slot for these clips. If I had my pliers adjusted right, they just squeeze right on. Stick it up there, maybe. Stick that clip up there, and then you can use your pliers to squeeze it into place. Oh, awesome. Okay. So next, we've got to install this little tool tray. And it goes up here under the top tray, on the bottom of the top shelf. So that's where we use the really short bolts. That don't make any sense. Maybe not. Oh, sorry. Skipping ahead of a step. Sorry. Me not paying attention when I'm doing. So I've got one more piece here somewhere. What did I do with it? Oh, there it is. This little bitty bracket here goes on the front here, facing back, two of the little bitty short bolts, and a flat washer. You put a flat washer, a lock washer, they call them spring washers, and one of the only two nuts. This is where the only two nuts that come in the kit, this is where they go. And get the other nut, the other bolt, flat washer, lock washer, and a nut. And I'm guessing that is to, it's almost like looks like a stopping plate of some kind, to when I put the welder up there, like a stopping spot for it or something. I'm going to tighten that down all the way up here at front just to keep it out of the way. Nothing on there needs to be torqued to 912 foot-pounds. So just little hand tools works just fine. Now, back to this thing. And then we use a bolt. And that is bolt number 20. It seems way too long for this. I can't be right. GoPro, stop recording. Okay. other two little bitty short ones, really short bolts. See if it's, yes, a washer, a lock washer, and a lock washer. And just like everything else on here, there is a nut welded to the bottom. So no need for a nut, it's already welded. So get my other little bitty short one over in the cleaner. I'm going to run those down real quick. Don't need to leave that loose or anything. There's no adjustments there. Not going to bother me to go ahead and snug that down. Okay. Then we get to this part, the cylinder rack. Okay, GoPro, stop recording. Okay guys, we attaching this other part back here, whatever this thing's called. I'm using the longest bolts with a flat washer and a lock washer. Just go through here and thread in there. One on top and one on the bottom. Tighten those up all the way. Sorry, I know you guys can't see. Alrighty. So there's that part. Tighten this other side up real quick. Alrighty, here's those. Alrighty. What we got next? What's next? What's next? Alright. 28. 45. Okay. And we've got this bottle rack thing here. And I know I just gotta love my technical terms, I guess, don't you? Ooh, knocked one off. It'll be okay. Get it later, but I need it probably. 3 washers, 3 flat washers. 1, 2, 3 lock washers. Go ahead and put those on here. Lock washer. Go ahead and put those on the bolts. It is hot out here. And I would love to turn my big fan on back there. But then you guys wouldn't hear nothing but that big old fan running. And that wouldn't be no fun at all. I don't like I'm super interesting or anything, but I think I might sound a little better than a big old freaking fan running. And this is my first video like this unboxing and assembling thing. So, well, I'll get better at this, who knows. Tighten these up real quick. That wasn't even in there, was it? That was silly. That wasn't even in. Goodness gracious. Well, that one in there. Yeah, those are going in just fine. This one's not. It's being a pain in the butt. Have to really press on a little bit. Well, I guess that goes along with the Harbor Freight stuff, doesn't it? I need the highest quality stuff in the world. But it's my budget, so that's why I buy what I buy. You gotta buy what's in your budget, don't you? Let me take all this back off of here, goodness gracious. Let's see why that one just ain't cooperating. That one just is not cooperating whatsoever. And naturally, as soon as I get it off of my hand, it goes in just fine. Well, let's start that one first. How about that? Goodness gracious. Okay, there we go. The problem is the bolt was almost not long enough. So by the time you get that, by the time you go through the piece of metal and the washers, it just almost ain't got enough to catch the threads. So that's what the problem was there. But I got it now, by golly. Alrighty. Another good and down. Alrighty, there's those. Alright, what do we got now? Okay, we have bolt 4. Is that what that says? 4. The 30s. Not the 50s, the 30s. Alright. Almost lost track of my bolts. Thought I used the wrong one somewhere, but I didn't. Back to the instructions, figuring them out, and all that nonsense. Alright, so now we've got these little hooks, probably for hanging our leads on, more than likely. And it says to use 4 of the 30mm bolts with a lock washer and a flat washer. So, and these go right up here on the sides. Okay, well that's neat. Okay. I know you guys can't see exactly what I'm doing, but it'll be pretty much self-explanatory if you guys buy one of these. Not exactly sure how much of this I'm going to put in the video. If I'm going to show the whole thing step by step, it'll be a pretty long little video just for this thing. I'll probably clip a bunch of this out and whatnot, as my buddy JR used to say all the time. The space in here for these is not big enough to get a ratchet in there. All you can get in there is it is just these little brackets. Got holes inside of them, and these, they go through here, right here. I've got the 30mm bolts, and they go right through there. Run them down as far as I can on my fingers, and then drop my wrench, of course. Welcome back, guys. Well, I've had dinner. Well, I was in the middle of assembling this thing, and I looked over and my GoPro overheated. I guess it's because I got the media mod on here. I don't know. I need to really test this or really look into it. I don't know what the media mod really does besides a better microphone and the microphone cover and all this stuff. I need to really test it without it and see how well that works. Maybe that's why it overheated, having that extra cover around it. But anyway, that's another story for another day. I finally got it assembled, and other than one little piece, this piece right here was bent, but all I did was take a pair of pliers on it and bent it back, and it's just jim dandy, just fine. But other than that, this welder stand cart ought to be pretty decent. For what, especially for what I'm using it for. I'm not a professional welder or nothing. I did go to school for it for 4 years, and I got certified and all that. Yeah. But as now, I'm just a hobby welder, you know, working on projects and stuff like that. So this should be just fine for me. But yeah, so I'm pretty impressed. Went together just fine. Once I found out up here, these bolts right here are the ones I had trouble with getting them started a while ago, and my wife come out here and helped me find out that I had the wrong length bolts in there. I was supposed to go to the longer one, and once I went to the longer one, it went together just fine. I got 0 parts left over. Wow. I had 2 washers left over, and I found out that they actually went on the outside of the wheels right there behind that clip. So other than that, I need to go over it, double check everything and make sure I've got it tight. This one caster right here, I need to tighten those up. Everything else should be good and tight. Later on this week, maybe this weekend or at some point, I've got a welder over here behind me, the one I bought at Christmas time. I need to unbox that. I don't have a shielding gas tank / bottle yet. That's the only reason I haven't opened that thing up yet. I've needed to use one, but haven't had a bottle for it. I need to get one. But yeah, I'll go ahead and unbox it and just give you an unboxing video on it, just to see how it is, see what it looks like and all that good stuff. And then once I get me a shielding gas bottle, we can go do an actual review of it. But anyway, that's the video for the night. You guys, you know, like, subscribe, comment, all that good stuff. Let me know what you guys want to see or don't want to see. And we will see you guys next time.